for tonight's AAA PCL action, but before we get to the ballgame, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Matthew Perez is our focus as he enters this game riding a 10-game hitting streak. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Edward Fontaine will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, Matt, he just continues this string of his 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for Matthew Perez will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. The Storm Chasers are on top. Orlando Calixte stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to another ground ball out of him right here.
He's got it to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
And on a ground ball,
Adolfo Ponce is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. Matthew Perez in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Middlebrooks around third, heading for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there. Now to the plate, Arismendi Alcantara. He'll look to bounce back after.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Tim Lakdawala gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first. Darren Torres steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Line to the right side. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Matthew Perez steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Matthew Perez.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. Tim Lakdawala digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Nobody down here.
The ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Perez is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. One pitch, one gone. Matthew Perez will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
Keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. He gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Ponce is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Get out.
And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player.